Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new, welcome. Please like and subscribe if you like this kind of content, and we are going to be doing a get ready with me, and I'm going to be using the Lion King palette, which is new to me. I ordered a lot of stuff when my daughter was sick last year, and I never really got to play with this, so it's by Revolution, Makeup Revolution London. This is what it looks like. We're going to have some fun with it. So first I'm going to use the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Primer. I know a lot of people don't like long form content anymore, but I haven't done a get ready with me in quite a while. So I feel like doing one. So we're doing one. I like this primer because it kind of brings like a luminous finish to everything. So I know it's backwards, but I'm going to go in with concealer first. I just filmed my face mask Friday, and you should be seeing this on Saturday. I always put a little concealer there around my nose. I have some broken blood vessels there. So how is everybody doing? Are we all ready for spring? I know I am. Oh, and this was the, I'm sorry, the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Instant Fix. And this is in light for the concealer. It does do a good job on my age spot there, which is actually a sunspot. I am slightly allergic to sunscreen, and I did live in Florida for many years, so I've got a sunspot there and a sunspot right here. I have had them checked, and everything's fine. Thank goodness. Alright, I'm going in with Simply Ageless foundation in Soft Honey. I am so ready for spring. This little bit, I haven't got in the sun much, so this is slightly a little dark compared to my winter skin, but this is as light as I get. So usually what I have to do is go a shade deeper in the summer and mix it, because I tan real easy. I'm not one to burn. So my eyelashes have been real wonky because I've been wearing safety glasses so much. And sometimes from me sweating, they kind of like push up on my eyes really far and then like kind of catch the lashes. So it's going to take me about a week, because I've been really going crazy soaping. All right, I'm going to do the Gerard Cosmetics primer on my eyes. And you only need a touch of that. But I like to use it because it really does help. Well, number one, I have discolored eyelids, and I don't trust this color, this darker color used to go under here. Now I do use the ordinary, the hyaluronic acid, the buffet is what I use, and the caffeine one, and that has taken care of that color being down here. But I don't trust to put something on my eyelids. It just, I don't know, it feels scary to me, so I'll just cover it with this, right? And I hope you guys stick around for the more longer form content. Okay, now I'm going to take my finger, blend that in. I did curl my eyelashes after I got out of the shower. Oh, they were wet. I don't know how good that did. Always keep this separate because you don't want this to be like in a makeup bag where it falls over because it's pretty liquidy. So always keep it up there just so it doesn't all go in the lid. All right, I'm going to go into, this is, my cousin used to do the Unique Beauty, and this is the Touch Behold translucent setting powder, and it comes in a container like this, so it's like a lifetime supply. I'm going to use it up. I'm just going to put that over my lids a little bit. Kind of just so everything smooths on pretty good. Eyebrows are growing in. I'm not getting them done until they get a little bit fuller, because from having thyroid disease, and then which was actually thyroid cancer, when you have thyroid problems, sometimes you lose your eyebrows. They just randomly fall out. All right, where's my box? And I'm not normally a big eyebrow person anyway. When I was growing up, we didn't really pay much attention to our eyebrows, besides plucking the living hell out of them. Because when I grew up, we went into that, we were in that phase of real thin eyebrows. So I'm just, I'm using the e.l.f. contour palette, and I'm going in with that brown shade just to fill in some of the gaps here. Like I said, I know it looks a little wonky there. There's new hair growing, but I'm going to leave it because I lost almost all of that eyebrow at one point. And I'm just adding a little color to it. And they're like really growing into where, like, I got a few long hairs that are really crazy, but I'm just leaving them go for a little while before I get anything done with them. Who's texting me? Okay. So I'm going to take that spoolie brush. I don't like my eyebrows real dark. I've always had really light eyebrows. See, to me, that's very black. But whatever. Okay. I'm going to go into contour. I'm using the LYS, and it's the No Limits Light. I know this looks horrible, but it's just the nature of the packaging. It's that color. I've never been real big on contouring either. But since I've gotten older, it does help with those jowls. Try not to emphasize my widow's peak, but alright, we'll do blush last. Let's get into this palette. So I don't really know much about, I do have a few palettes from Makeup the Revolution London. This, like I said, is the Lion King palette. It's spring. These are the colors we're dealing with. So let's do something fun. Alright. So I think I'm going to go in with that yellow, which is Circle of Life. And let's see how that does. I know yellows are hard to make. Okay. Alright, that don't look bad. Doesn't really look yellow on the camera, but it's yellow. It's like a summer squash yellow. I want something to blend up into. That's cute. Okay. Gotta take it up a little bit higher because my hooded eyes. What would you guys like to see? Or if there's any companies you would like me to, if I can afford it, test a palette out or whatever, what would you guys suggest? I mean, we all know I'm a Jeffree Star makeup person. But, you know, there they are. I do so many looks with them and then they sit, you know? Just like anything else. Alright, so what kind of wacko look can we do? Alright, I'm going to go in with this orange called Pride Lands. And go in the inner corner. Not as pigmented as the yellow, but you just gotta layer it on. Take it up a little bit. Alright, that looks alright. I mean, this palette was only $6. So I'm not expecting, you know, Monet quality eyeshadow. But it's doable, right? Blend that a little bit. Alright. So now, there's only one shimmer, I think, in here. That middle one might be a shimmer. I can't tell. I guess there's no shimmers in here. So, Or maybe they're meant to be shimmers, but they're not shimmery. So we're just going to maybe borrow a shimmer from somewhere else. Okay. I'm going to go into... I could go all orange with this, but I want to try out some of these. So I'm going to go into Roar. It's not really picking up on the brush. There we go. We're going to go in the outer corner. Okay, that one is really hard to work with. And do the same thing over here. Try to. See what I mean? It's not really going on good, but we're going to make this work. This might be a palette that my granddaughter Emery gets. But I am determined to make a look out of it. Definitely not for aging eyes where the eyelids move. Alright. That one resistant area of my eye, no matter what I do. Alright, that's as good as that's getting. I'm going to try a different brush, maybe a little more compact. That was very hard to get that color to go on there. Alright, go with this one. We're going to go into this like hot pink color called Wild Side. And we're going to go over that. Bring that up. There again, not really wanting to go on. It's like once it gets on your skin, it's just there. We are going to make a look out of this if it takes all day. Alright, so the pink colors in this palette are not as good as the orange and yellow so far. But if we keep, I mean, a decent for $6, it's okay. Alright, this eye looks different than this eye, but hey, we're just going with it. Alright, let's clean that brush off. Let's go into this crazy Mufasa orange. Let's go in the middle there. Okay, that took a downward spiral real quick. You really have to twirl it on. And it's like where you first lay the brush down, that's where it stays. And it's very patchy. And this is okay. This is why we try things, right? Wow. Okay. I'm just going to tap it in there. I'm trying to be more open, like for the cheaper brands, you know, because not everybody can afford Jeffree Star and P. Louise and, you know, all those. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Go back into that middle color, Wild Side. I'm just going to tap it on. Like, in other words, leaving it really powdery. I'm going to go back into that Pride Lands. That was the inner corner color. Just tap that up. Alright, so we are going to go in with a little bit of a flatter brush. We're going to go into that yellowish color again. And we're going to try to blend this. It's a little more denser brush because this shadow does not want to move once it's on. Right, back into the yellow. Just going to touch that orange a little bit. That first one, Pride Lands. Okay. Well, I was going to go under the eye, but I think I'm not going to do that. All right, we're already up to 23 minutes. Give me a minute. I'm going to pick out an eyeliner. The eyes definitely don't match, but I just can't blend it anymore. It's really patchy. Let me get some mascara on and eyeliner. I'll be back. Okay. So I used the Jeffree Star lip liner, which is eye safe, in the color Leo for my eyeliner. I didn't want something real crazy dark. And I used the Lash It Loud mascara by e.l.f. So I'm going to go into, this is the e.l.f. blush palette. Light. Let's get a blush brush. So I'm going to go in with this top shade. It's kind of pink. Little on the nose. Give you that little sun-kissed look. Alright, and I'm going to go in with the Animal Crossing ColourPop collab. And this is Cherry Lip Crayon. Looks like that. These are tinted, but not crazy. And you can build them. I really like these, and I wish they would have them on their site, like redo them. I don't know, guys. Okay, so this was the Makeup Revolution London, the Lion King palette. It's really cute. It really is. A little hard to work with, but I mean, I think I got a pretty decent look. This eye looks a little better. This just would not blend out. It just, once it was there, it stuck there, so I just gave up on blending that side. This is the other side, kind of like a sunset look. So, this will be going to Emery. She's got 3 palettes going to her. The Lovers by Saucebox. The other 2 palettes by them I really loved. This Lion King, and then this Shadow Block from Maybelline. Because it would do enough payoff color for a 5-year-old to play with makeup. Not so much for us. Now, I'm not going to down it because I have used other palettes by Makeup Revolution London, and I've had no problems with them. Just this Lion King one is a little weird. A little hard to blend out, but the colors are there. You just have to pack them on. So, that's my little review. I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your weekend. And until next time, I'll see you later.